Okay, so we duplicated it. We'll go to rotate here and change to 90. We do rotate in 90 degree. So that is it, so that it will face the other way. Let's go to perspective view. So this place is more longer than the other side. So let's go to top view and we'll bring it to the side. Yes, so we can reduce it by pressing R and scale it down. To be precise, we can go to vertex, highlight all this place, press W to move it down. Let's zoom it in so that we can see very well. So to that side, yes. Let's go to the other side, highlight it, move it downward. Yeah, I think that's cool. So we can go back to object mode, select that one and duplicate it and move it to the other side. So I pressed F to focus on the object selected. So now seeing it, you can see that it brings the shape. So the next thing now is this one here. We have two of that, so that is easier. Just duplicate this one, bring it down, reduce the width, I think, so make it more thicker and bring it in by pressing W and take it in like that. Yeah, so press Ctrl D to duplicate, go to top view. So there is another thing we can do. I think this is seeing these pivots is at the center of that object, I mean. So check this one also is at the center of the object. So to make this thing, this one be at the center of this one, the same alignment, we can press V and move it. It will snap to that object. But this is not the object we want. You can snap it again to this object. Oops. V and snap. What is happening? Oh, X. It's not X, it is V. Okay, it's not working. It's just so I think it's at the center like that. So this is it. Let's have the flow by just going to the plane, polygon plane, create plane. You have it is here. So I said yesterday that the more the faces of your object, of the object you have, the higher the memory of the system. So to reduce this face, looking at this, we see that we have 1 2 3 4 5, that is 10 face. 10 times 10, that is 100. Here we are having 100 faces alone. So when you have much faces, it will reduce, the system will be slow. So to avoid that or prevent that, we just go to polyplane, under inputs, polyplane, press it. We have subdivision width and subdivision height, that is 10 10 that we have. So we just go here and press 1. I highlighted both and press 1 to change the both values. So we have it like that. So it will reduce the memory that this work will be occupying. So just press R to rescale. So that one will represent the ground floor. So we can bring it up a little bit. Yeah. So let's go up. That is the floor. Now the next thing is the drawer. I think. Let's go to this place. The drawer. This. So we have one. Let's make it exactly the way it is. We have one cube here, one cube at the side, I think. let's make this one first. This one. So we have one face here, and one here, and another one here. So we have two here. So we can take this one, this face here, or we can use this one instead. Let's use this one. So duplicate, bring it to this side. Yes. Make it more taller. Bring it down. We have that one. We have another one here. We duplicate it. Bring it to this side. That is another one. Let's zoom it in by pressing F to focus on the object. Let's press this shift. I press the both so we can adjust it. Yeah. So have this one again. This one. So now this is another issue that I've not encountered before. You want to change the orientation of this thing to something like this. So we need to rotate the object, but to what direction are we going to rotate it?
Minus 90
To what axis rather?
from Y to X.
About, we rotate about an axis. About what axis? It will be. This is where we see it.
Y.
We want to rotate it like this, are we? And the axis going this forward, this direction is Z, means we rotate this object about Z. So we need to go to Z. You can press minus 90, you can press 90, the same thing. So 90. So but we need to duplicate it first. Let me duplicate and go to this place, 90. So we have it. So now press R and stretch it out. To make the work easier, let's go to vertex. Be using the vertex a lot. Just stretch it out. Stretch this also. So object mode, bring it up. So go to this place again. But looking at this thing, it's not as long as this one. I think that thing is done. So just reduce it, scale it down, bring it forward like that. We duplicate, go to the top view, and we'll take this also back. So now we have something like this, just the way it is in the reference that we are looking. So now the next thing now is this drawer itself. So we have, we have this. Let's make that one outside the table. Let's take this one, this one, this one, that two. Let's take the two, duplicate. Let's take it outside. So we model it there. So I think we would have, we still readjust to, but first let's make it the way it is. Reduce it like that, and let's go to this view, front view, F to focus on it. F. So bring this one down, select W to move it down, and move it in. Press duplicate, Ctrl D, move it to this side. Now this one, it's more or less a plywood, so we need to reduce the width very well. Tiny one. So bring it up, something like that. So we have another face here. the back face and the front face. So you can use this one, just duplicate and change it in this is y, about y. So let's take it back to 0 and reduce it, scale it down. W to move it. So not to waste our time, let's go to vertex, select all the vertex here, move it to here, right here. This one too is here, but the one at the front is more taller than the one at the back, so we duplicate. Let's go back to um, object mode, select it, duplicate, and select the vertex. So we are dealing with one now, so that one is taller. So go back to object mode, select. Now let us go to perspective. So this is the front, and this one will come forward, the taller one come forward, and that one is more stretched. It covers this board. This one is, it covers this board, so we'll stretch it again. So let's go to this view, select, go to vertex, so we make it covers that place, go back. So object mode, let's go to top view, zoom it in. This should be here and the second one should be behind. Let's have it there. So this one, the plywood, will stretch it also. Go to vertex. That vertex tool is so handy. So that is the plywood. Take it back. Yeah. So let's go back to investment. And there we have it. Now that's what we have. So we can just highlight everything and we combine. We can always separate whenever we have issue with the center pivot. Let's go to front view so that we know where we want to place it. So here we have issue because the object will interlock each other like this. This is, we have a face here, Abby, but this drawer will interlock it. So we need to go back to this place, this view. We select the drawer that we just brought in now. Let's go to this place and select it here. This is it. So we need to, now we select, go to vertex points, bring all this, highlight all the sides, bring it here so that normally we're going to draw it, so not so close, and this here, bring it here inside the cave that we did. Put it up here again. This should be out. This one should be out. So object mode, bring it forward. Yeah. Let's go to this view. So it needs to reach this top. It's not yet there. No, it goes in, I think. But still reaches this place. So we need to do that. This is not the view. This is the view. Here. And this still needs some adjustments. That side, this one as well, and we select this one, the upper one. So that is what we're looking for. So this one, yes, it is. So that is it. Now it's remain this one and this one. Okay. So looking at this, you can see that this one looks like a key. This one looks like a cylinder, but a compressed cylinder, a scaled down cylinder. This one. So we make two cubes and the cylinder, and we curve the cylinder. This magic, and it is sweet. I love it. It is fun. So I created a cube for these two. So go to front view, bring this cube here, we scale it down uniformly from the center. W, bring it here. So go to side view, zoom it in. So it's still not yet at the front. So we bring it forward. I think this is the front view. We'll need to scale it down in Z axis. So now I know this axis from this place. So this direction, this axis is Z. So we scale it down. Now go back there. F to focus on it. Still not yet there. So that is it. We have that. Duplicate. Bring to this side. Let's select this so that we see the shaded places. So the function of this one, so that we will know. Let me deselect it. You can't dictate, you can't decide where that thing is. That two cubes, those two cubes that we made. So to know it, just select this to have the wireframe activated. So we can select this, or before we could do that, let's select the cylinder. So the cylinder, go to top view, scale it down. W, move it forward. Now we need to rotate it here like this. So to what axis is that? About what axis do we rotate it? I know it is, the degree will be 90 degree here, and we'll rotate it like this. But to what axis? About what axis?
X.
No, it's not X.
Z.
That is Z. I want to rotate it like this, and this is the axis you want to rotate it, which is blue. Z is blue. This is it. So just go to Z and press 90. So we have it. So before we proceed, we need to add edges, a lot of edges to this place, because we later on bend it. So without these edges, we won't be able to edit any object. So we need to apply edges, just like the way we did yesterday, that drawer that we did yesterday. We added some edges before we could extrude it in. So now we need to bend this thing to this form. So to do that, we need to add a lot of edges to this line, so that that one will enable us to bend it. So to do that, we can either go this way, poly cylinder, and subdivision height and subdivision cap. We don't need the cap, we only need the height to bend. We are not bending the cap. This is the cap and this is the height. So just go here and press 10. You can see. So we can stretch it, scale it down, and stretch. And we can scale it this side. It brings this thing up. So let us go to face mode, select all the faces. Now go to front view and press shift and select this face, this side. Don't let it touch the two faces. You want to delete those faces, so just release it. Will deselect everything except these faces, the caps. See, so just press delete from your keyboard to delete it. So that is that and that. So go back to object mode, you bring it forward again. Now to bend it uniformly, let's go to top view and zoom it in and select, go to vertex. Now we unchecked something the other time, which was going to the two settings, the soft select. This is where we need it. Just select it back. So anything you do, edit on this thing using that vertex, it will do it uniformly. All you need to do is just select one. I think this is the center. Is it 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11? So the sixth one will be the center. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is the center. Let's move this one. So it moves it uniformly. And normally, if it was like this, it's just to move only that thing, but we need to move it uniformly. So select this, and the fall off is too much. I think it's too small again. So let's select one. No, that is 0.5, 0.3, 0.3. Yeah. So just move it for. You see the work. So I think that's it. Select this and press this, bring it inward. Did you get it, or should I come back? Come again.
Come again.
Let's us undo. You know how we got here. Now go to object mode, just make it tiny and go to vertex, select the center one. So to soft selection is just anything we do with using this vertex to just make it uniform, like mirror. It will mirror the selection. Whatever happens to this side will happen to this side. So when you select something, it will affect some parts. We call it painting in rigging. Rigging is putting bones into characters. The characters you've modeled, before you can animate it, you need to input bones. So when you input bones, the joint, normally this joint is supposed to affect this side and this side, but when you finish inputting bones, it will only affect this region alone. So there is a tool we call painting. You now select, like, paint this side and this side for this bone. So this joint will affect this place to this place and this place to this place. So the same thing, like, to applicable to this one. So when you select the soft select, when you check it and you select something here, so it will, that is the center. It will affect some parts here, some parts here, depending on the fall of radius that you use. So this fall of radius is too high. We need to reduce it to 0.3 to work for us. So go back here, select it again and select W. Move it, just move it down. It will work automatically. So now, to make it the same shape that we want to this one, we select this one, the last one. It affects this side to this center. There is nothing to affect at this side, so that is why it stops here. So shift, I like this place to this one to that center. So we just bring it. You can't do it this way. That's direction. So what we can do here is select this one and bring it closer. Just bring itself closer uniformly, so it won't bend to one side. So that is it. So check this one and go back to this. Now we can just bring it here and scale. So again, say this is more taller, this is taller than this, so maybe you can reduce this a little bit like that and bring it in. So still have that concept. The inside I think is tiny, is more tiny on the outside. So we can select again, you can select the vertex, select this and this soft select and reduce the fall off more to 0.1 or even 0.05, yeah, 0.07. So is it the way it is? That's it. Then put up a value to be. Let's leave it this way. So bring it forward up to this place. Abi, but we need to combine it. There is another thing we can do. If the number of edges we have in these ones is equals to this one, there is something we call bridge. We just bridge this edge, all the edges here, this side to the edges here. Like my bridge and the bots. Now we have more edges here than and we. So what we need to do now is we'll combine. But another thing we can do to make it synonymous is we need to bring it down more. That's okay. Shift select this, and go to mesh and combine. So I'm going to modify center pivot. So it is one now. So we have it. So when we do this and check this, we have it like that. And that is that side. This place also, it's not the way we want it. I think select this, shift select this, and combine this one also. Combine. Go to modify center pivot. Now we can select, go to side. Yeah, we can select the vertexes here and bring it forward to this. Yeah, the side. This is it. This one also needs to come forward. Select this one also with this and bring it forward. So I think we are done. Abi, there's nothing else. Okay. Okay, the lock. The lock. That's cylinder. The lock is cylinder. But inside we have this. But if you want to detail it, you can still make this. This lock itself, if you know the, what's it called, anatomical structure, they call it that thing, I think. So if you want to model it the way it is, you can model it, but just for the sake of this is exterior, you see it from outside. So if you using the inside, you can detail it, but we need something like this just to be out. So we have this and we rotate it to, we rotate it about Z, I think, about that blue axis. That is assume, see that Z as something coming forward to you. Okay. This is Y, this is Z, but normally in the real life, that X side is coming for you, coming towards it. Just imagine it is coming towards it, so you always get it. So if you want to rotate something like this, it is like this. You want to rotate it like this. That is about something coming towards you. which is Z. So just go to Z. Z rotate 90. Now, ó tún wá kù this side. Ó tún máa wá wájú báyìí. It will face you. Àbí now, it is like this that we need. So still need to rotate about vertical. That should be X. Oh, now I know what is happening. We have another thing due to in that rotation. When you go to rotate, there are different ways you can rotate. Some rotations, let me rotate this like this. Like this. Okay, this is the word rotation. Rotation has another thing. Let's go to this place. Or E is rotational. Yeah, see this word. That is what rotation. That is what is happening. Let's go to gimbal rotation. Now let us go back to Y90. Still doesn't work, but it's aligned the rotation to Z. It's aligned X to Z. Let's go back to, okay, can detect it in another way. So this word, it was what? So now let's go to China box, see where it moves out. This is minus 90. Minus 90. Serious. Abby. So just scale by pressing up, scale it down. W. Let's go to front mode. Bring it to, bring this downward. This is down. This is up. We need to scale it more down here. Yeah, what we wanted to do the other time. Yes, it's scaled now. It's flip. You know, we can't get the center here. This cylinder, we can't determine the center of this one, and it should be at the center. So to be able to determine that, you just press V and flip it to the center here. You just release and bring it up vertically, so it will be at the center like that. So we have this. We now need to duplicate the cylinder by pressing Ctrl D and scale it more down, and bring it, press W, bring it down. I think that's another cylinder inside. So go to this side, scale this one to that Z axis. Let's go to this view. Let us bring, we have sliders. Now, to have this hole here, we use this one. It should just be like, how do I put it? Let's to minus. We want to use this to have a hole. A hole of this thing of this size inside this cylinder. So you just press Shift and highlight the second one and go to Mesh, Booleans difference. Then it is the opposite. It is the opposite. Boolean intersection. It is not serious. Let's press this first and this. G. It doesn't work. Then we use difference. It's difference, and we have it something like this. Normally something was there, but this has it's damaged. That's why we have the hole. So, and we are modeling a very old table, so we have it that way. Another thing, another issue we have now, let me come again, duplicate this, or let me copy it and redo. Okay, so paste and scale it out. So we need to have this other hole on the um on the hood, this hole. So to have that will sell it, to sell the, to make it realistic. Just get it more up. Yeah. So press this one. Press this one first. This. Let us get this one inside. We want to use this to cut. View it from this side. So maybe I should isolate this. The isolation is, this one is disturbing us, Abby. Doesn't make us see the other side of this drawer. So just go to this place, isolate. So you'll be left with whatever you want to work with. So once you use this cylinder to create hole on this hood, just press the hood first, press this one. G is the last command that you've used. You get it? G, whenever you press G, you want to apply the last command. What was the last command? We used this to create a hole here. So the moment you press G again, it has worked like that, but because we've isolated it, so when we bring it back, we have the hole. See that hole? You can cut the line. See the hole? This hole. Talk about basically before we do our home. So that is it. So just bring this one backward. So now the pivots left. Anytime we do all those things on this object, maybe you duplicate, no, not duplicate, you edit, you combine objects, or you create hole, maybe you use the difference, the boolean stuff. Anytime you do that, that pivot will go to the center origin, the center of the origin. You get it? This grid, anytime you do those commands, you use those commands on any object, the pivot will go to the center of the grid. So what you need to do is go to modify and center pivot, and it comes to the center of the object. So just take this one back a little bit, put out. I think that's it. So that is it. That's our table. That's all. So we can have the effect of this, the nails. You can have the effects. You can model nails also. I will show you. To máa wà lórí kíní, wà lórí table. So what we do? Should we do it? So go to cylinder. See every object pátápátá. And another beauty in these things is, anytime you model something, try to have the backup, keep it. So next time you need it, you won't need to model it again. Just import. And to import, just press Ctrl I if I'm right. And if that doesn't work, go to File, Import, and just go and select any object that you want to import. So let's bring this up. We scale it down first. Scale it down. Click on to the size. So now here, since we are not accurate, we are not using any measurement since. So that is the beauty. So anything that is cool to your eyes, just leave it that way. So where is that? So it is in exterior object. You just see the outside of this nail, the outside of the nail. So you don't always see the, unless it is, you can only see it before hammering on object. So all we need to do is just the cap of the nail. It's just rough, just rough stuff. So just add it up. Take this one down. Go to edge mode, or before we do that, let us go to polygon cylinder. This, the cap, is it this cap? That's the cap. So no, that is not what I want. Let's select it. Edge, select this, leave one, select this one, leave one, select this, select this, you leave one in between, select this. So just take it down. It's me. Select this. I think it's too much. So you won't know until we paint it or texture it. So just have it here. It should be on this. So duplicate, duplicate. So shift press this, shift press this, and duplicate everything and bring it to this side. Duplicate, bring it here, duplicate, bring it to this side. So now that is our table. So that's our table. So you can just save, Ctrl S, save it to one under table table 2. So, so that is it. That's just for modeling. Can stop it.